What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I don't know why, but I want to say happy Thursday so fucking bad because I'm waiting for this week to be over. Um, well, where do I begin? So much craziness in one episode. Might as well start at the bottom of the barrel, which is Maxie and Britt and Ellie. Might as well start with this nonsense. People say I give Ellie too much credit. No, I actually don't. Here's the thing. I don't trust Ellie. You want to know why? Because I don't trust anybody. Ever since that fiasco with Dr. Ewan Keenan, I don't trust anybody that comes to town. Anybody new that comes to town? I don't trust them. Now, I do think Ellie's a nice girl, don't get me wrong, but I don't trust her. I don't 100% trust her. Do I think she has some type of agenda? Yeah, of course I do. She ain't, Dr. Keenan, he slipped past my radar. This bitch? Nah, she ain't slipping past my radar. Not this time. But my thing about Ellie is people say, oh, she eavesdropping on Maxie. Maxie calling her a stalker. How the fuck she stalking you when the bitch work at the hospital? How's she stalking you? You came to the hospital. She didn't come. She worked there. What the fuck are you talking about? How's she stalking you if she worked there? Talking about, oh, she lurking around the hospital. How is she lurking around? It's called doing her fucking job. Now, Elizabeth might lurk around the hospital, but no, other people actually work. I'm just saying. Yes, that was a shot at Elizabeth because, come on, let's be honest. The bitch don't really work. She just walks around the hospital. Now her, that's an eavesdropping bitch. But Ellie, I don't think she was really trying to eavesdrop. I think she was genuinely doing her job. But, Maxie, just tell the fucking truth. I've been saying this shit since December of 2012. Tell the goddamn truth about this baby. Matter of fact, I've been saying that since January of 2013 when this whole fiasco started. Tell the fucking truth and just be free with all this nonsense. I don't get how Maxie has a healthy baby when she has all this secrecy and all this crazy shit going on in her life. How do you have a healthy baby with all that stress in your life? I don't get that. But nonetheless, she has a healthy baby. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But congratulations none the fucking less. Britt. I cannot stand this bitch. You want to know what's funny? How is Britt looking like she's more pregnant than Maxie? I don't get that. When Maxie was pregnant before she was. How are you further along in your pregnancy than Maxie is? That don't make no sense. How are you further along in your pregnancy than her? That's just dumb to me. Because I think I need to go back to the pregnancy timeline and see who got pregnant at what time. Because I believe Maxie should be further along than Britt. But anyway, Ellie, she overheard a conversation that Britt and Maxie were having or whatever about the baby. So now she's sure Maxie's keeping a secret about her baby and not Britt's. So, of course, Ellie's probably going to do some police work. Anyway, Sam was with Spinelli at the penthouse and they were talking about the case. AJ hired her to find the missing QUARTERMAINE, which I believe is Ellie. But he hired him nonetheless, and he wanted to split the money with Sam, but Sam told him no. He should take the whole check because we all know Spinelli's having money problems. So, he took the check and he told Sam about the case and about Heather and Franco and, So Sam got a phone call. And you want to know what's funny to me? I never thought in a billion years that when Sam had a kid, she would hire a nanny. And Sam was on the phone with her nanny. She said that was her nanny. I was like, Sam has a nanny? Sam McCall Morgan has a nanny? I never thought I'd see the day that Sam Morgan would ever hire a nanny. A babysitter maybe, but a nanny? Sam don't strike me as the type that would be that type of mother like Carly and them, hiring nannies. You know how Jocelyn has a nanny named Mercedes? Sam has a fucking that shit just throws me. Like, I picture Sam, but Sam is a very hands-on mother, don't get me wrong, because I never seen her nanny. This is the first time I'm actually hearing that Sam has a nanny. So Sam is a very hands-on mother, and that's what I love. But anyhow, Sam was on the phone with her nanny telling the nanny told her, I guess she was sick or something, and she couldn't watch Danny for Sam because Sam had to go to court for the RAFE situation. So Spinelli volunteered to watch him. And I love the words that Spinelli said to Danny about Jason, like how Jason was a patient guy, fearless. Jason reminded me a lot of Mufasa from The Lion King. For all of you that know, The Lion King is one of my favorite Disney movies. But Jason do remind me a lot of Mufasa. Protective of his friends and family, fearless, patient, quiet. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of those traits like Mufasa did. That's why Jason was always one of my favorites. So anyway, he told Danny, some more about Jason and stuff, and saying how he, Jason would be there for him if he could. So that was nice that Spinelli got the bond with Danny. It's always good to see Danny. Such a smart baby. Like, he's a quiet baby. Like, seriously. Like, he reminds you so much of Jason with that quietness and the facial expressions. My goodness. So Sam left, and, she was giving Spinelli the rundown about, the diapers and the stuff like that. So Sam left. Meanwhile, back at Kelly's diner, TJ was there with Shawn, and they were talking about Molly and Rafe. Again, boring. I really don't care for that shit. Like, your jealousy and all this, I don't really care for it. And then TJ talking about he wanted to go to the court to show his support. Bullshit. You went there, just like Shawn said, you're going there to just keep an eye on Molly. That's why you're going. To watch over Molly, to see what's going on between her and Rafe. Be honest about it. Don't be lying. But anyway, he leaves. Michael and AJ come in there. They're talking about, before they go in, they're talking about the Brenda situation. Michael changes the subject to Pickle Lila. And AJ was telling Michael how Tracy could use the relish, but she would have to change the name because ELQ owns Pickle Lila, the trademark. They own it. So she would have to change the name. So they go in, they tell Shawn to take down all the posters of Pickle Lila because legally Tracy does not have ownership of the trademark, like I said. So Shawn took it down. They started talking. Michael Spinelli came in with Danny. AJ was playing with Danny's feet, which I was laughing at. I'm like, it's so good to see AJ with his nephew. So they were talking about the whole missing Quartermaine heir, and Spinelli was telling AJ how Sam visited Franco's mother, I think in Woodstock. So they're going to go out there and visit her and talk to her about her daughter, about her granddaughter. So Spinelli and the baby leave, and Michael and AJ talk about Pickle Lila and the fact that they should use the name but create their own relish to beat Tracy. So AJ finally likes the idea and he's all for it. So I guess they're gonna cook up their own relish. Meanwhile, Ellie comes out, start talking to Spinelli about the Maxie situation. But before that happened, Carly called Spinelli to talk about Brenda, to have him find Brenda. I'm like, why would he find Brenda? Why would he try to track down Brenda when Brenda hasn't even left town yet? So why would he track her down? So anyway, they started talking about the baby and Maxie, blah, blah, blah. So meanwhile, Carly goes into what used to be Manning Enterprises. Of course, they did not show the name Manning. They just showed the Enterprises part, or the prizes part. They didn't show the Manning part, of course. So she goes into her shock to see Connie back. And she was wondering, as we were yesterday, what personality she has. So Connie was telling Carly all about the DID and the therapy and her breaking up with SONNY. But before that, she told, Carly actually showed a grown up moment, and she wished Connie well with her treatment and her recovery. She wished her well. But then Connie told Carly about her breakup with Sonny, and that's when Carly took out the claws and was about to put them paws on her. And she told Connie some real shit. I actually agreed with what Carly said to Connie. What if, you're sitting here listening to your doctors, and your doctors are telling you that it's bad to have Sonny in your life because it could cause a relapse in your ulcers. But what if your doctor's wrong, like Sonny said, and you break up with Sonny, break his heart, and then when you want him back and you change your mind, it's too fucking late. That means Sonny done went through all this heartbreaking drama for no fucking reason. Or for you to change your mind one day and say, okay, I want him back. I agree with Carly. If Connie really wants to be with Sonny, be with Sonny. Don't break up with him now, and then a few days from now or a few weeks from now, you regret your decision and then talk about you want him back. But come on, that means he went through all this drama for nothing, which would be fucked up for him. And then Carly was telling Connie how Sonny, he rejected Brenda in order to stay loyal to Connie, or for you to come back and break up with him. Sonny did something I didn't think he would do. I thought once Brenda came back to town, Sonny would drop Connie ass like it was a bad habit. He would drop her. But you know what? I commend Sonny because he stayed loyal to Connie. He rejected Brenda for Connie, and I respect that. I do. I really do, because I didn't think Sonny would do it, but I respect it. So, Olivia and Sonny are back at Sonny's house. Sonny was telling Olivia everything about Connie and what happened. And, Olivia was heartbroken for Sonny, She was pretty much telling Sonny to, keep his head up and stuff like that. Don't let this hurt you because you still have a lot to be thankful for, with Dante and Lulu coming back and stuff like that. Why do I got the feeling that the writers are trying to set Olivia up with Sonny at some point? I got that funny feeling that that is what's happening, because for some reason, I like Sonny with Olivia. I think they just look good together. When you put Sonny next to Olivia, they look good together, and I like that. So Sonny was, after Olivia left, Sonny was looking at an old picture of Connie when she was a brunette. So Olivia went over to Connie's office and was talking to her and smacked her upside the head for breaking up with Sonny, which I don't blame her. I don't blame Olivia for smacking her upside the head. Carly went to Sonny's to talk to him about Connie at first, but she really went there to talk to him about Brenda. But Sonny told her he didn't want to hear it, that he already knew. And Carly talking about, well, if you already knew Brenda slept with Michael, then why isn't Brenda dead? I'm like, are you serious, Carly? You honestly think Sonny's gonna kill Brenda? I never thought in my wildest dreams Sonny would ever kill Brenda. The most I can see is him yelling at Brenda, maybe kicking her out of his life. That's the best I can see Sonny doing. He is not gonna murder Brenda, please. If that's the case, why would he not murder you? Seriously, Carly's done a lot of shady shit to Sonny over the years. So if he was going to kill Brenda, he should have killed you for all the shady shit that you did to him over the years. Let's call a spade a spade. But anyway, back to the courtroom. So Lucy Coe was trying to be Rafe's guardian and whatnot. And the judge, of course, rejected it and told her no because of her psychosis. And, she never did get treatment for her involvement in stabbing former Detective John McBain, aka Stephen Clay, aka Caleb Morley, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But, yeah, so the judge rejected her claim, said she was unfit, yada, yada, yada. So Rafe was upset that he might have to go back to that group home until Lucy came up with an idea for Sam to take in Rafe. I have a problem with this. Sam has her own child to deal with. She has an infant at home to deal with. And you want her to take this kid into her house? Well, excuse me, her and Jason's house? I don't think so. I just have a problem with that. And I just feel like this is a means to an end for Molly and TJ. That's all I feel. Because once Sam takes Rafe into her house, trust me, Molly's going to be at that penthouse every day. Trust me, I can see it now. It's going to happen that way. I just got a feeling about it. So I think Sam's going to take him in, which I commend her for doing so, which I think she will. But I don't see anything. I'm not too happy about this idea is what I'm saying. But anyway, I hope you all have a great day. I will see all of y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.